We're going to keep the comedy rolling. We've got one more guy, and then we got our headliner, Colin Ryan, who I know all of you are here to see. First up, he's banging a stripper, and he's loving it. Give it up for the very funny Brandon Gale.
I was fucking blasted. That couch is fucking huge. I don't know what that's about. That's Photoshop. What the fuck did you put in? Again?
Hey, who the fuck is that guy?
Right. Thank you. Bukkake, everybody, bukkake. I don't know what it means, but my buddy Anthony told me to say that. I never bothered to learn Japanese. I learned it can be messy. Yeah, that hair was terrible. But let's give it up one more time for Bobby Ray Cyrus, everybody. That's good stuff. I met Bobby for the first time a couple weeks ago because he introduced himself at our doorstep, which I thought was sweet. Said something about a saxophoner. He's a liar. Don't buy into it. But yeah, I don't get up here and talk about religion or government because Jesus never read the Bible and he turned out all right. I talk about ADD because it's easy to spell and I have it. My buddies and I, we came up with a game. It's called 6 Degrees of What the Fuck. It starts out like this. A buddy of mine will ask me what I want to eat, and I don't immediately start thinking about what I want to eat. You know, we get to Taco Bell, but here's how we get there. He says, "What do you want to eat?" And I start thinking about the word eat and what it rhymes with, like sleet, street, and skeet. And skeet's a funny word. It was made famous by the Yin Yang twins. A lot of the old people don't know what I'm talking about. They're not pumping that at the retirement homes. But yeah, skeet was made famous by the Yin Yang twins, and they had that song, the Whisper Song. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Nobody? That's awesome. Thank you. But they had that Whisper Song where they're like, "Wait till you see my O, wait till you see my O," and I'm like, why the fuck are you whispering? You only whisper that much if you're in a library. And I hate libraries because I hate to read. As soon as they come out with more books on tape, I'll do that. But the word tape makes me think of tapeworm for some reason. And tapeworm makes me think of Chinese food. Don't ask me why. ADD, fuck off. But tapeworm makes me think of Chinese food, and that makes me think I need a Chinese friend. You know, and I start thinking about things that we could do together. One of the things would be start a hip-hop group. You know, and me and my Asian friend would call ourselves Run MSG. Yeah, that shit would be banging. But you know, we'd be Run MSG because Wu-Tang Clan was already taken. And Wu-Tang Clan makes me think of weed, and weed makes me think, I want Taco Bell. Right, so that's how I get there. We got a couple potheads in the audience. Thank you for coming out. You know, I hope it's not too late for you. But another thing I think about, there's an infomercial going on late at night for the Postivac penis pump. Shit's ridiculous. It's the first penis pump covered by Medicare and most other insurance companies. Like, it used to be that insurance companies would tell you to fuck off. Now they're helping you do it. It's awesome. But, you know, I started thinking about, you know, what insurance companies would cover the Postivac, and like some of their slogans they'd use, like Allstate, "Are you in good hands?" Or Geico, "So easy a caveman could do it." And then I think that's why they've got hairy palms. Nobody? All right, fair enough. But you know, I get a lot of comments on my my girlfriend A lot of people say that she's out of my league, and that's fine. Everybody's got their opinions, and a lot of people are douchebags. But you know, I just tell everybody that she's my Make-A-Wish, and she's still waiting for me to fucking croak. But you know, we balance each other out. You know, she thinks I'm handsome. I think she has a drinking problem. She thinks I'm charming. I'm glad we both think farts are funny. They really are. You should try. She says I'm pretty big in the pants department. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Yeah, my jeans are huge. Right in this area. But no, she says I'm pretty big in the pants department, and I'm glad she has tiny hands. Works out in my favor, swear to God. But real quick, I've got an impression for you. First impression I've come up with, so hope it sticks. This is the face that my girlfriend makes whenever I say, let's have sex. I'm just kidding with you. I can't cry on command. Yeah, sure. But she brought her 10-year-old son into the relationship, so I became a stepdad when she came along. And that was different because, you know, I immediately had to readjust. I had to think of somebody else before myself. And that was really weird, you know, and I got to think about his needs first, you know, and, you know, there's, I don't want to eat that, that's gross, I don't want to clean my room, and then you've got his needs, and friggin', I was just never good at that, you know, but the thing that sucks is he's smarter than me and he knows it. You know, and you start to reevaluate every life decision you've ever made when you're having a debate with a 10-year-old over the word perimeter, and he's fucking winning. Feel this tall. But you know, he had a buddy over recently, and this little kid was an asshole. I can say it, his parents aren't here, fuck him. But he was a little asshole, and the funny thing about it is they're sitting in the backseat of the car having a conversation about swimming, and his buddy looks at him and he says, Dominic, last time I went swimming, I almost drowned. He said drowned. In my head, I'm thinking, you know, he's a kid, he made a mistake, whatever. But Dominic, without skipping a beat, he goes, drowned is gibberish. And I lost it. I was like, yes, he got him. And in my head, you know, I'm thinking that, but on the outside, I'm in stepdad mode, you know? So I gotta cool it out, but, you know, every grown man in this room knows, you got school, bitch! Drowned in his gibberish. Yeah. Right? Thank you, Bobby Ray Bunch. Give it up one more time for Bobby Ray Bunch. Isn't he fucking short? He's like a man, but pocket-sized. It's cute.
Hey! He's vertically challenged!
Thank you. But, you know, you learn you're arguing with a kid way too much when all your arguments end with, I know you are, but what am I? You know? And after a while, you don't care how hurtful you get. You know, he's like, you're stupid. Oh yeah, you're fucking adopted. Or, Mom thinks you're stupid. Santa Claus isn't real. Yeah, I fucking said it. He's fake. Or, SpongeBob's a bitch. And when he said that shit, I lost it. SpongeBob is not a bitch. He knows karate. Kidding me. But yeah, I just moved back from Texas. Me and my buddy Ben moved down there, and neither one of us spoke Spanish. But to make friends with our Spanish-speaking neighbors, I told everybody that my friend Ben's last name was Dejo. They love that shit. Hey, Bendejo! What, man? Nothing, fucker. I got you. But, you know, it was funny because driving into Texas, they've got that sign that says, welcome to Texas. And then after that, Texas oil, Texas gas, Texas steak. You know, and where I'm from, here in Iowa, we've got one sign that says, welcome to Iowa. And then up until you see the other sign that says, now leaving Iowa, we expect you to remember what fucking state you're in. Douchebags. down there were a bunch of people that did weird shit. Like they sold cooked cow balls at the gas station, and the homeless people down there had blank signs, and you walk up and you're like, what the hell's that about? They go, "Will work for Sharpie." Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about. He likes it. But you know, another thing I ran into was the girls down there, the Mexican girls mostly, they shave off their eyebrows or pluck them and then draw them on with a Sharpie marker. And they do weird shit, like they do the Tom Selleck, like mustache up here and everything. And then I started thinking, like, you know, do they do that to their downstairs? Like, do they shave it and then draw on little designs and stuff like that? You know, and all my questions were answered when my buddy came to work with a Sharpie marker around his mouth. But that's my time. Thank you very much. If you liked it, my name's Brandon Gale. If you didn't like it, my name's Bobby Ray Bunch. Thank you.